Hello, welcome back to a beginner's guide to Survivor in Dead by Daylight. My series educating new DBD players on things I wish I knew before I started playing myself. This is the final video of the series and I'll be preparing you for your first ever match. For your first ever match, you will only have one perk slot available. If you're playing Dwight, I would recommend Bond so you can see your fellow teammates. This will provide intel of who's on gens, who's in chase with the killer, and where they're headed. If you need healing, you will also be able to head towards a fellow survivor, but also if you're in chase, it will help you avoid running into your other teammates. As you earn more blood points and level up your blood web, you're going to start earning more perks and perk slots. As you earn more perk slots, you'll be wondering, which perks should I add? These are my 4 recommended perk builds to work towards. The first build is using generic perks only. Deja Vu, Hope, Kindred, and Will Make It. This build provides no commitment to a survivor using the universal perks only. It's a good all-rounder build covering gens, healing, and chase. The next build is more generator focused, using Bond, Deja Vu, Prove Thyself, and Lightweight. This build is specific towards Dwight as it uses 2 of his perks provided, and it's kind of focused on finding your teammates, repairing gens together to get maximum efficiency. Lightweight is just pretty good in chase as it makes your scratch marks disappear faster. This next build is chase orientated. If you choose to level up Meg instead of Dwight, you'll unlock Adrenaline and Sprint Burst, both very good perks. To add to this build, Resilience and Decisive Strike, which in the future is becoming Will to Live, is no longer a Laurie Strode specific perk as that DLC has been removed. So this will be available to everyone basically. This next build is when you have prestiged both Meg and Dwight. You can use Bond, Sprint Burst, Will Make It, and Deja Vu. It's a super nice all-rounder build that provides assistance with gens, healing, and chase, as well as good aura for your teammates. This build can be changed around and experimented with if there's other perks that you might like. For example, Botany Knowledge from Claudette is a really good healing buff, Balanced Landing is a nice exhaustion perk from Nia, and there's others that you might like from the different survivors available. Next, I'll go through each of the perks mentioned and showcase what they do to provide a better understanding of which perks you might enjoy. Deja Vu. Deja Vu is a super valuable perk that I use in my build currently. It provides really good aura reading of gens to help you find them faster and repair them quicker. Hope. Hope is only used in the endgame, but it provides Survivor with a haste that really helps you in chase situations. Kindred. Kindred is an aura reading for both yourself and your teammates. This can be really useful information during the trial. Will Make It. This provides faster healing after you've unhooked a teammate. Bond. Bond provides valuable aura reading of your teammates. It can help you see them when they're on gens, if they're in chase with a killer, or locate someone if you need healing. Prove Thyself. Prove Thyself allows gens to be repaired faster when yourself and a teammate are on the same gen. Lightweight. Lightweight reduces your scratch marks left when running. This can be super nice against new killers as it can be quite hard to track survivors sometimes from the killer point of view. Adrenaline. Adrenaline provides a speed boost and heals you for one singular health state once the final gen has been popped. This can help you get to the door quicker, or if you're in chase it helps prolong and survive, hopefully meaning you'll escape. Sprint Burst. Sprint Burst is an exhaustion perk, which means it isn't permanent, but it provides the survivor with a speed boost. Resilience. Resilience can be useful when more confident. It requires you to be injured, but when you are, actions in the game will be done faster. Decisive Strike, or soon to be Will to Live, is a really useful anti-tunneling perk. Essentially, you have a time period after you've been unhooked in which if the killer does get you and downs you and then picks you up, you can break free, hopefully extending your chase or just escaping entirely. Here's some additional tips to think of when playing the game. When you're in chase with the killer, always be aware of where the killer is. You can move your camera around in every situation to keep your eyes on where the killer might go. This may feel really difficult at first, and chances are you will run into things, but it is so important to learn how to use this. When you're in loop with the killer, try and stay super close to the walls or the terrain to make sure you're efficiently keeping your distance. Do not be afraid of the killer terror radius. Lots of people will hear the radius and feel the need to leave the area, hide in a bush, or get in a locker. Stop doing this. Some killers have a large terror radius, so may not even be that close to you, or they may already be in chase with someone else. Every single second counts, so it's better to be sure and stay on a generator. Be aware of the HUD. In the bottom left, you can see player icons. These provide intel of what your teammates are doing, such as gens, totems, killer-related items, and also show you when they're in chase with the killer, injured, downed, or hooked. Make sure to always be doing something, especially generators. If no teammates are hooked or in need of healing, no hex totems are in play, get yourself on a gen. Hopefully you have enjoyed this series and maybe learned something about playing DBD or tips and tricks you may not have known. If you have any more questions, make sure to comment them below, and hopefully you have a fun time in the fog. Bye!